This is 2025 Corkscrew. I came across, what was it, 2023 Corkscrew, and that was a doozy after the updates. So let's see, and already they've fixed one of my major gripes, which was there was essentially a double. Like the way they originally had that frame was that it was a double. It was almost impossible to get around, but now with those steep camber changes at least I can do that. So Corkscrew's almost as great as what it was, but I'll continue on as we go through this little rut, which has worked as well as what it has for years. Choose my line as the outside line. I've chosen the inside line to cross into the outside line and pretty much be slightly slow out of that corner. Immediately thrash the pedals back into the downhill, and it's still as loamy and has as many tree roots as it's ever had. But with that revision at the top from when I last complained about it, this is a lot better. This is the Corkscrew that I've always loved. Yeah, as you get over these tree roots, so I'd say it's a little bit more difficult than curtain. Definitely easier than the top part of elevation. That kicked my ass. And this is pretty much the final part of Corkscrew. So it's still pretty fun, and aside from the fact that I'm quite fatigued after the full day of descending, I'd like to think I did reasonably well at it. I know it's not the fastest, but I'm quite happy that I not only did elevation for the first time, but I also got Corkscrew pretty well done. Not a bad way to end the day, as I think I'm on to Grevid's Way, I believe. They've taken away most of the signage. Things are a little bit confusing here, but anyway, that is pretty much all the 2025 updates I'm going to do. So in case if this is the first or maybe even last, we have covered Hero and Shred Kelly. We've covered even the top part of elevation, curtain, down DJ. Of course, we've done Wiggles, Flight School, the brand new Flamingo, and Old English. Some of the ones that were sort of left on the table were Hokey Pokey, Lockdown, trying to remember the one that's next to Lockdown, that's been there forever and an age, Avid's Way, and of course, because I'm not a sadist, I have not done Mystic Downhill. That is way above my pay grade. And Boogaloo. I did Boogaloo when I was a younger man and I had an e-bike. There was also the Enduro, so that was the Specialized Canevo. Oh, taking Grevid's Way back down from Corkscrew is definitely a memory trip. More or less like the same time, like the first time I took my wife up to Bright for the date. Yeah, Bright will always have a soft spot in my heart for how it's been the trail system that's always pushed me and challenged me, has let me move past things. Aside from Medina and Derby, they've always got a place in my heart as well, but being that it's one of the first trail systems that I rode outside of Wagga, I really do appreciate this place. Might even take Guerrilla Warfare down, just so it's a completely technical route down. I don't need to do Shred Kelly's. But yeah, putting an elevation together with Corkscrew or even curtain, that was quite fun. and now going down Grevid's Way and then into guerrilla warfare. I've really enjoyed this little bit of a technical send-off to the 2025 guides. So until next time, keep riding, stay awesome.